This is Marilyn Dash, and I'm with Park Bench and eXp Realty. And today I'm here with Brandon Manion. Tell us
Hey there,
about
how's it
yourself,
going?
Brandon.
Good. How are you doing today?
Well, it's been a day, but so
Uh,
tell us about who you are and what you do, and let's get started.
you got it. Well, my name is Brandon. I'm the owner of Anytime, Anywhere Piano and Moving Company, and we're Reno's number one rated moving company in the area.
I do love the name of it, by the way. It's like
Thank you very
anytime,
much.
anywhere.
It's
Great.
kind of long, but it tends to do well with customers. They like it.
How did you come up with it?
Well, it was between that and a bunch of other options. There was A1 moving or A1 piano moving, like stuff like that. And
Right.
when I originally was trying to come up with the name, I was trying to have it ranked like better in a phone book, but that doesn't even really matter anymore. So
Yeah,
really, that's the only reason that it's anytime, anywhere for the A and the A. But it ended up sticking, and it's been a good choice. So I'm happy about it.
that's great.
Yeah.
So, and you are specializing in the name says piano, but you and I talked a little bit before, and it's not just pianos you do.
Yeah, we do a little bit of everything. Our main things are pianos and then gun safes. We do hot tubs. We do a little bit of furniture as well. Same with junk removal. So we hit kind of all points of the star on that one just to kind of cover the niches and everything, really. So we're one stop shop if you need something big and heavy moved or hauled away. So try to make
That's
it
great.
easy on people. Yeah.
That's great. And so, how did you get started?
Yeah. So, well, I've been moving pianos for about, I don't know, I want to say like 9 years now. It's crazy that I can say that. So yeah, I've been moving them for about 9 years. My buddy Billy and my buddy JD actually got me in the industry. They were moving pianos over at the Steinway Piano Gallery here in town, and I was kind of just helping out. They'd call me for like stair moves, more difficult moves, and I ended up really like bonding really well with the owner, and kind of was just like, well, I feel like I could do this on my own, and I feel like I can do more than just pianos. I feel like I could probably widen the horizon with like gun safes and furniture and hot tubs and things like that. So we started branching out, and eventually it started sticking, and it became like part of the mold for the business. And we just ever since that first year in 2017, we just kind of ran with it, and yeah, it's been good ever since. I'm happy about it.
I've heard some crazy stories. So, I used to own a piano many years ago, and I remember moving that. But I hear some crazy stories about people who've tried to move their hot tub and they've got cranes and all these other things going on. But
Yeah, we do a little bit of that.
you do. Okay.
Yeah, we crane them in. We crane in like, well, we can move just about any hot tub, so there's not like a huge need for cranes unless like the ground is just like unmanageable. For the
Okay.
most part, we can do it ourselves. We do a lot of crane moves with swim spas and things like that, with bigger ones that are like have to go up and over the house and stuff because they're
Right.
massive. But we do a little bit of everything. We try to just keep it more specialized in that regard. So it's pretty cool to work with like the local crane companies and stuff. And watching it go in over somebody's house is always a little nerve wracking, but it has its rewards once it's down and in the
I
ground and you
can
see it.
imagine.
It's pretty cool.
I've heard the stories. So,
Yeah.
and why Reno Sparks? You're a local?
Yeah, local, born and raised here. I grew up, went to Peavine Elementary, Clayton Middle School, and then graduated from Reno High. So I've been around. I grew up in this town. I love it. And we're right next to Lake Tahoe, which is great. People travel all over the world for that, so that's awesome. We get to go up there frequently. We also go to like the surrounding areas like Sacramento and San Francisco, sometimes all the way down to Vegas and LA. So it just kind of depends on what the customer needs and where they're at. Really,
Oh,
we'll go
wow.
just about anywhere. Yeah,
That's great. So, are you a skier, hiker,
I'm
biker?
not.
What?
I've done some snowboarding in my time, and let's just say I'm better at just staying on the ground. I don't think that's for me.
Understood.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
lot of the guys that work here, they'll take some time off and they'll go up to Mount Rose and they'll ski or snowboard on the way down and stuff like that. So they like it.
Yes, it's so beautiful up here. I met someone the other day. So we only lived up here about 4 years, but I've been coming up here for many, many years before that. But
Okay.
I met someone the other day who has never been to Tahoe, and they've lived in Reno his entire
Oh,
life. And I'm
wow,
like,
how is that possible? That's
it's
crazy.
right over there. I mean, it's like It's right there. You got to
Yeah,
go see it.
people underestimate it because it's so close, but like literally people travel all over the world to go see
I
Lake
know.
Tahoe. So,
Hmm.
yeah, it's
And
pretty cool to
it's
have it
worth
right
it.
in the backyard. Yeah.
So tell me, what's one of the give us a fun story about what you guys do. Like what's your favorite story to tell about moving pianos and hot tubs and gun cases? And
Oh man, the
I
people
know
we
you
meet.
have one.
Yeah, oh yeah, we got a few. The people we meet and the places we go are like probably the highest. We get to see some of the most beautiful places in town. You know, Reno, Tahoe. So that in itself is like a treat. The people are always unique. Like we've met ex-military people, the pilots, like things like that. It's pretty cool.
Well, pilots are great people. You know that.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. We delivered just the other day. We delivered something for him, and he goes, yeah, I was just in like France. So I'm just like, what? And now you're
Earlier
here back.
today.
So
I
that was
love it.
pretty cool. We do a lot of like stair moves. So we'll go like outside and we'll move pianos up and down stairs, which is really cool because they have to be like approached differently, and it takes a lot of like steps and precautions and stuff, and the customers like to see that. So I would say like when we do our stair moves, those are probably the most memorable just because they're, the most intense and time consuming. Plus it takes a lot of like more effort and protection and stuff just to ensure everything goes right.
Understood.
Yeah.
So, and then if you were to start your business all over again, would you do it exactly the same way or?
Oh, wow. That's a great question. No, if I was going to start all over again, I feel like I have all the answers. I feel like if I was to start over again, knowing what I know now, it'd be a lot easier. I'd have like the shape and the outline for the business established a lot faster.
Mhm.
I would have saved a lot more money. When I first started, I did a lot of like advertising with, places I probably shouldn't advertise with just based on like getting return back.
Mhm.
So that's a huge one. I feel like knowing how to advertise and where to advertise, and really who to advertise to, that's huge. That is a big role in like, I feel like that was a huge role in like our jump start, if you would.
Where do
The
you
way
get your
that,
leads now? I would assume it's a lot of referrals.
yeah, word of mouth now is crazy. We don't do a whole lot of advertising. We did previously. Now we kind of hold back. We don't really have a slow season, so it just kind of depends on like if we're running promotions or something, I'll throw an ad up to like, maybe have people call for like discounted rates and stuff like that. But we stay pretty busy now to where we just answer the phone and you book the move and we'll show up whenever you book it.
Good for
So
you.
I'm super happy about it. The guys here have been great. Word of mouth is going around. We have customers texting and calling all the time saying, I got your number from so-and-so. And it's actually been really great. The things that they hear and they relay to us is great. And it makes us feel really good when we hear it as a team. So it's pretty cool.
One of the things that I noticed when I was doing some research on you is that you have a ton of 5-star reviews. I mean, it seems like your customers are very happy with your work.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, we take pride in our customer service. That's our number one thing. To us as a company, we don't really care about the money as much. Obviously it's a business and we need to make
Of
a
course.
profit, but that's not why we do it. We'd rather leave knowing a customer is 100% satisfied and happy with how we showed up, the time we showed up, how we look, like things like that. I'd rather them be happy and trust that they have like a local moving company that they can really like rely on to do things for them. So
I love
that's
that.
number one thing. I always tell the guys like just make sure that we're doing what we're asked. You know what I mean? Taking all the precautions, putting blankets down when we need to, protecting the walls, protecting the corners on things, and we'll worry about getting paid after. You know what I mean?
Especially with these
Um,
expensive pianos. You don't want to take a risk on those, especially like a Steinway or something like that. You just
yeah,
be
yeah. We
real
actually
careful.
three Steinways in the last couple of days, and one of them
Wow.
was worth like 65,000, and it was like a 7-foot piano. And the customers asking questions. Oh, you guys, obviously they want to know if you're licensed and insured and stuff, and then obviously you can pass that information along to them. But once you tell them, like I've been moving Steinways for 8-9 years, they just don't think about it. Once they see us start working, everything is just like falls into place and like, okay, cool, we went the right way. You know what I mean? We have actual
That's
piano
great.
movers moving our piano. So we've come up on some moves where, they've had regular household movers move their piano and it doesn't end up very well. So
No.
I just suggest, you go the route. There's a reason why we're here. You know what I mean? So
There's a
it
reason why it's different. Yeah. And
yeah,
there's,
exactly.
yeah,
There's a reason why it's a niche.
yes, exactly. And so before we got on the call, we talked a little bit about you giving away a discount for our friends that are going to watch this video. And do you want to give us a little bit background on that?
Yeah, if you book anytime, and you mention this video, just let us know that you saw it, and we'll honor our 10% off on top of any other discounts that you qualify for. They also stack on top of each other. So if you're law enforcement, firefighter, you're a teacher, military, senior citizen, all those things, those can all stack. We want to support our local community. Like I said, that's more important for people to call us and keep using our service so we can stay around, so we'd rather have that and people come our way after, we, supply them with the discounts and stuff. They usually like
Excellent.
that. So,
That's
yeah.
great. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. So
Yeah,
I just wanted to wrap up, and I will put all your contact information and everything on the video at the end, and I'll put it in the notes, etc. But I just want to say thank you very much for joining us today. And
right.
we're going to pause here.